RJ.
I'm here with Jeremiah Criddell, 4-star recruit out of Modern Day. He has signed with Oklahoma, and on the day that we are recording this, accepted to the University of Oklahoma for college. Jeremiah, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, bro. Proud of you, man. It's a big step getting that acceptance
Yes,
letter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How excited are you to get to campus?
I'm really excited. Just to start off with the acceptance letter. I mean, that's a huge milestone. Just playing football and kind of letting it a little bit play off a little bit. I mean, a whole lot more work to do. But as of right now, I mean, I'm just excited about that, and moving forward, enrolling and getting into the dorms and all that stuff, and that's going to be really exciting, and just being able to work out with the team and get right.
Very cool. You know when you're planning to be on campus?
Well, the moving day is June 2nd, so
Okay.
I'll probably get there a little bit earlier, like a couple days earlier, but just probably around there.
Very cool. You know who you rooming with?
Probably Jaden Davis, the cornerback from St.
Florida.
Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah. Y'all
Yes, sir.
coming from
Yes, sir.
opposite sides of the country. That's what's up. Y'all been talking a lot?
Yep, we kind of got close. I know I'm All-American game, so
Okay.
that's kind of my boy.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so like I want to step back a little bit because when you came along to commit and sign on the day of early signing period, it was a really big deal, not just for Oklahoma but for Lincoln because he basically recruited you without a defensive coordinator, and that
Yes,
was
sir.
a really big deal because you're the top-rated safety on the West Coast, just period, at one of the better high schools in the country. So, what was it that convinced you and your family that you needed to be at Oklahoma?
It was really just the opportunity, whole entire aspect. You don't get to play you don't have an opportunity to play at the University of Oklahoma or, a big time school like this. I mean, very often. Offers like that come out, but I mean, for them to really like go through with it and, really pursue you all the way up to signing day, it's really huge. And, that signing day morning and stuff like that, just kind of going through it in my head, the scenarios of, the possibilities of making plays on that huge stage and, going to the playoffs and playing the biggest games, when there's only 4 teams left, you're still in it and stuff like that. So, and also just going against the best offense in the nation, going against the best receiver, going against the best quarterback. You got to bring it every day. And, whenever you have to do that, I mean, it just makes you better for the game. So when the game comes, it's a whole lot easier.
So, did you just decide to throw that horns down on your own, or were you planning to do that the whole time?
Honestly, I feel like whenever I do something, I go 100% with it. So, committing to Oklahoma was a huge deal, and it was big time because I mean, not a whole lot of Cali dudes are able to leave home and really leave home. Like, I mean, I'm gone after this. So, that was a bold statement, and from that point on, it was just like I got to go 100% in. So, throwing that in the horns down, I know it's pretty disrespectful for the other side, but I mean, it is what it is. They just got to deal with it.
Hey, look, you won a lot of folks over who had never heard your name before when you did that, man. It was like, oh, for real? He already know?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. All right, so you decided to do that, but like you didn't know who the defensive coordinator was. So you had
Yeah.
to ask questions about that. What was Lincoln telling you?
Well, we had long conversations about that, and that was a main factor in the decision I made. Going back and forth and thinking about it, and looking at all the angles of it. It really honestly came down to faith, 1, and 2, it came down to having trust in Coach Riley and understanding that he's not going to put anybody in the office that isn't going to try to make sure that we're better than we were the year before. That wasn't going to develop us, and we had a conversation about the whole entire situation, and he kind of let me know that there's going to be somebody that knows what they're doing and that they've been doing it for a really long time. So I kind of just put faith in it, and I'm happy with who he put in that office.
Very cool. So like you talked to Coach Grinch. What are your interpretations of how you were received and what he's planning to do with you once you get to campus?
Every time I talk to Coach Grant, it's always, it's always a business side to it, but it's always like just a cool like catch up type of feel. You know what I mean? Like how's it been, all this stuff and stuff. So I feel like he's a really good guy, but I know that when I get to campus, he's gonna be able to put me in the right position to make plays. Right now, it's looking like strong safety, free safety, probably starting that off at first, and learning the entire defense, be able to make the calls, and then from that point, probably get moved down to nickel or wherever. Just first start off at safety, learn the entire defense, and then from that point, bounce around if I need to.
No, that's a good attitude and looking at your skill set. I mean, I don't mind saying it. You got a college ready body, dog. Just coming straight
Yes,
out.
sir.
Like you look the part.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of your game. But also you were in a defensive backfield that I'm familiar with. Like I
Yes,
love
sir.
me some DGW, right? Like
Right.
Darian, that's the dog. Like I know you know that. But you
Yeah.
also back there with like Elias. So like what was it like being back there with those two cats, knowing what y'all can do?
It just made it really interesting. Every game was interesting. You know what I mean? Everybody's always trying to compete to make the next play. Everybody's competing in practice because we still had Brew McCoy and we had Blaine Huffman, all these other guys. Going against Bryce Young every day. So every day everybody was good. Everybody was talented, and you just had to kind of try to get your shot when you could. But it was always like a battle to try to make more plays and stuff like that. So I mean it was fun. It was really cool, and I feel like it's going to be the same thing at OU.
Have you been talking to anybody that's already on campus, that's already on the roster about what it's like and what the feel is for the defense and what you're expecting to be able to do?
Yes, sir. I've talked to a lot of guys, a lot of cats up there already. The main message is just go fast. I feel like from the new defense coaches, I feel like it's just go fast, and from the players that are there right now, I feel like their minds are getting molded to just go fast. Know what you're doing, but don't think about it too much, and just go full speed. Give it 100% every time that you step on the field, and from that point, just rock and roll and just play.
Yeah. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, I'm not gonna, put too much on the fans' minds, but just know that once I get there, step on campus, I'm gonna put my head down and work. I'm gonna give the Sooner Nation everything I have, and what I mean, for 4 years, 3 years. I'll make sure that every time I step on the field, I'm making plays.
That's what's up. Jeremiah Criddell, 2019 Oklahoma Sooner signee, gonna play a little safety at OU. Thank you so much for your time, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.